We just hit 10,000 followers on this Instagram account right here, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down exactly how we took this account from the final 5,000 followers up to 10,000 followers. In part 1 of this series we covered growing the account from scratch to 1,000 followers, which you can watch right here, it's this video. In part number 2 of this challenge we took the account from 1,000 followers, grew to 5,000 followers. You can check out this video as well, there will be a link down below. And in this video we're going to be talking about how we grew this account from the final 5,000 followers up to 10,000 followers. I also created an ebook breaking down all what I did from 0 to 10,000 followers in detail. Now, if you want this mini ebook, it's about 20 pages long and it goes into deep detail. So if you want it for free, then make sure you watch all the way till the end of the video, as I will show you in the end of the video where you can get the ebook for free. Anyways, let's dive into this video and look at what we did to take the Instagram account from 5,000 followers to 10,000 followers. So from 5k to 10k we used 4 different Instagram strategies to grow. We used influencer marketing, we used Instagram story ads, we used the intellectual growth formula, and we also used explore page and hashtags, basically ranking our content. Let's first of all have a look at the influencer marketing strategy. When running campaigns, when using the influencer marketing strategy, it's really important that you know and can spot the difference between a good campaign and a bad campaign. Because of that, here's a quick overview of what you would be spending on a good campaign and the gains you would have from that, and a bad campaign and the gains you would have from that. So if you're spending $10 and you grow less than 50 followers, then that would be a bad campaign. So that means that $10 per 50 followers or less, that would be a bad performing campaign. Now if you spend $10 and you gain about 50 to 100 followers per $10 you spend, then that would be a pretty decent campaign. So for every 50 to 100 followers you're spending $10, then that would be a pretty decent campaign. And if you spend $10 per 100 followers or more, basically you grow more than 100 followers or 100 followers per $10 you spend on a campaign, you're onto a great campaign. So if you find a campaign like this, then that's a succeeding campaign and you really want to double down on that campaign. So now you know that, that's really important info. In the previous video as well, I also promised you guys that I would show exactly how much money I've spent on the individual promotions that I made, and basically just add that all up and add up the amount of followers that I grew from this. So that is what we're going to be doing next. Okay, so here we go. The first promotion I spent $60 on and I gained 150 followers. The second promotion I spent $53 on 2 different accounts that were very similar accounts, and through these 2 different accounts spending $53 we gained 600 followers. On campaign number 3 I spent $143 on 3 different accounts, and that totaled to 1,000 followers. Then I spent another $60 as it was the same account that I spent this money on as the first promotion. On the first one I only gained 150 followers, but this time I spent $60 on that same account, but this time we totaled 400 followers. So what I basically did was just switch up the promotion, and you see just switching up the campaign, switching up the picture for the promo gained me another 250 followers compared to the first campaign. So a lot of the times it's experimenting and it's the content you're using, so that kind of proves that. Then the next campaign we spent $80 and we gained 200 followers. Then I also spent $110 for one influencer to grow my account by 2,000 followers, using however many promotions they needed to do. And so that's another 2,000 followers, and I spent $110 for that. And at this point we were at 5,000 followers on the account. So this is all the promotions up until 5,000 followers. Then we only ran 4 more promotions from 5,000 to 10,000 followers, and those were as following. So we spent $50 on an account, we gained 700 followers. We spent $50 on that same account because it performed well, and we gained 800 followers. We spent $50 as well on that account and gained 700 followers. So this account gained me, and the campaign I used them over and over again because they gave me really good results. And then finally, which is the best campaign I've ran so far, we spent $23 and we gained 900 followers, which was a very successful campaign. That's almost 500 followers per $10 that I spent. And so this totals up to $697 spent, and exactly on the mark 7,500 followers gained. So overall I spent around $11 per 100 followers that I gained, which is pretty good. So totally the amount of growth we gained from the influencer marketing strategy was about 75% of the followers, as the number is 7,500. In the free ebook you'll get at the end of this video as well, we show one of the campaigns that we actually ran. We show you the whole campaign so that you can get a more in-depth version or an in-depth view of how these campaigns are crafted, what type of emotions we're playing on, why we run them in a certain way, so that yeah, you guys have a better idea of how the campaigns actually look like. The Instagram ads we ran also gained us about 500 followers, from 5,000 followers to 10,000 followers. Instagram story ads was initially the strategy we used to launch the page to get it from 0 to 1,000 followers, but we also ran a couple of ads as well just to get some more growth going, and so we gained around 500 followers from the 5,000 mark to the 10,000 followers mark. Then we also have the intellectual growth formula. Now I don't want to go into this formula on this video because I have a full-on 2-hour-long webinar training about this Instagram formula. So if you want basically the full strategy, it's about 10 different steps to it. It's a very complex and full formula when it comes to growing and monetizing on Instagram. So if you want this, if you want to learn about this formula, you can just click check out the webinar. There's a link down below, so you can click that. You can register for free, get your seat, and yeah, prepare some time. It's about a 2-hour-long training, so you definitely want time to be able to get the full benefit of it. But yeah, if you want that strategy, if you want a full in-depth review of that growth strategy, you can check out the webinar down below. Again, it is free. Here's a picture of Juan, by the way, and he's been using this strategy, and he got to $25,000 a year with this strategy. As you can see, he's holding his plaque in his hand for achieving that reward, which he got through one of our courses. But he is now using this strategy, and he's pacing $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 every single month just using it. So it's a very, very powerful strategy. So yeah, highly recommend you guys check that out. Now then, finally we have hashtags and we have the explore page. For that, I also have a video I recommend you guys to check out, which is this one right here. In this video I show you 25 different strategies and tips that you can use to rank on the explore page. So highly recommend you guys check that out, because it will basically get you the full overview of the strategies we've been using to hit the explore page on that video. Now if we have a look at some of the pictures on this account as well, we can clearly tell which ones have been ranked in hashtags. This one, for example, did incredibly well, and it only has the account, it's got 1,700 likes, which is a lot more than our normal posts, which usually get 500-600 likes. So this post really did rank in hashtags. Now this most recent post as well is pacing 400 likes after 3 hours. That is pretty freaking good on this account, so that one has also gotten ranked. I think this one got slightly ranked, and we have a couple other ones as well. This one did really, really well. So our content is ranking on the explore page. It is doing really, really good numbers, which is good to see. So a lot of the growth as well came from using hashtags, which yeah, has brought in a huge amount of traffic to the page. Now one thing I want to note is that this account is not a business profile, and something that we found when growing this account is that, because I've been going back and forth between private, public, and business profile, basically just to see what gives me better reach and rankings. And funny enough, whenever I switch to business profile, I'm getting lower reach, I'm getting lower engagement on my post. It's as if Instagram wants me to have a lower reach so that I can pay them for ads. It's like they're forcing my reach down so that I eventually have to pay for ads to get my account growing. This is a myth that a lot of people have been asking about. Nobody can really confirm this, but I spoke to some of my guys running an agency as well, and they also have the same basically info. They say the same thing based on their experience with testing with clients and stuff like that. So I found that really interesting, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. Do you think Instagram actually does limit your reach when you change to business profile? Because on this page I've been having so much better results just running a private or public profile, especially public, because then my content can rank, and this post did really, really well. And in the ebook as well, I talk about this, what I think has been happening on the page regarding that. And so yeah, I'm really, really curious to know what you guys think about it. But yeah, that is pretty much everything we did to grow the account from the final 5,000 followers to 10K followers. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, and I will also let you guys know where you can find that ebook as well. So if you want this ebook, you can click this link right here. This link you will find in the description, in the bottom of the description. You'll find this link. Click that link, it will take you to Facebook, and you'll get it basically through my Facebook chat bot. So you'll get a message from my Facebook chat bot, which looks like me, and it will send you a link to where you can download this book. It's about 23, it's exactly 23 pages long, so it goes into deep detail. Highly recommend you guys get it. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. Smash like if you enjoyed it, and I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.